Hi dear, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stella Simbi, and if you're new, you're welcome, and please subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. You are the best. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I made this simple twist ponytail wig, guys. It's so quick and easy to make, guys. So I'm going to show you step by step on how to make it, so that when you do your simple cornrows, you can switch your ponytails. You can do different colors, and you can switch them anytime that you want. So let's get into the tutorial. I have detailed tutorials on how to make the twist, but I'm just going to show you the size that I'm going to use right here. The other sizes, I'm going to link the tutorial on how I made those. So make sure you hold your braiding hair in half, and then you leave at least 4 inches from the middle going down, so that you have enough space to twist. So you're going to place your hand on top, and then you're going to roll coming towards you, and then you're going to flip and let go of your twist, guys. That is how I do this. It's so simple and easy. Like I said before, the other detailed tutorial on how to do this is going to be linked in the description. Do go and check it out. So you're going to make sure that you hold where your twist is ending, so that it doesn't unravel, and then you roll, and then hold right here, place your hand on top, roll, let go, hold where the twist is ending, roll, let go, and do the same thing, guys. Repeat the same thing. This method is really quick. So if you don't know this method, I'm going to link the detailed explanation tutorial on this, guys. This size is a small size. It's a little bit bigger than the micro size. So this is the ponytail wig cap that I'm going to use. I bought this at my local beauty store. Yeah, so you can find this anyway, guys. Anyway, any beauty store, they have this. Yeah, so I'm going to place this on my canvas here, and I just pinned it down like this, guys. Make sure it's flat, and then the part where you can adjust, I put it below, so that when I wear my ponytail, is not, if I put it on top, it will be really visible. Like when you wrap around your braids, they won't be flat. So you have to make sure that it is below, and the twist will come and cover it. I'm going to use this big crochet, and I'm using my finger, my pointing finger, as a guide of the space in between the lines. And then at the top, I'm going to be adding more, so that it will be more covered. Yeah, so I'm going to open my crochet like that, and then I'm going to pass it through, and then I'm going to hook my twist. So pass it through like that, and then make sure you hook your twist on the loop, and then you're going to close the large hook, and then you're going to pull like that, and then you're going to go to the end of your twist, and then you're going to hook it, and then you're going to close the hook, and then you're going to pass it through the loop, guys. It's so easy to install, guys. Anyone can do this, guys. Anyone. You don't need to know how to twist in order to do this. Like I said before, I'm using my pointing finger as the spacing in between the twist and in between the rows. Yeah, so if you just know how to do the twisting leg method, you will know how to make this. Yeah, just learn how to twist on your leg, and then the crocheting is so simple. If you want, you can twist it directly on the ponytail wig cap, but this method is quicker when you do it on your leg, and then you just crochet it. Yeah, so I'm going to continue to do the same thing. Make sure I space, and then I crochet, space and crochet, space and crochet, guys. This is so simple, guys. I love this. It's so versatile, guys. Oh, I only do my cornrows, no braiding here, nothing. And it's a protective style because there's not too much tension, because it's only your hair that is used to do your cornrows, and then you can extend it with your ponytail, and it will look like you did that, like it's one complete style. No one will know that you have a ponytail and cornrows that is separated. No one will know. They will think that it was done together. This one I did smaller sizes, because I thought I was going to do smaller size of cornrows, but when I was the lady was doing it, I was like, increase the size. Yeah, so if you want it to match your cornrow, you can do it a little bit bigger if you're going to do bigger cornrows, or you can do it smaller, anyhow you want, guys. But you seen when the video was starting that my cornrows were a little bit bigger than the twist, but it still looked beautiful, guys. It was looking beautiful. So yeah, don't stress too much. Yeah, so I'm going to space the rows right there, and then I'm doing doing the bricklayering method. So bricklayering method is when you are going to crochet in between the gap in between the previous row. Yeah, so in between right there, so that your twist will fall in that gap, guys, so that your ponytail will be covered. Yeah, so make sure you don't just randomly crochet it. Make sure you do the bricklayering so that it will fall in between like that, guys. Yeah, so I'm just going to continue to crochet. This is so easy, guys. Self-explanatory, is so easy. I want to thank our super thanks for supporting the channel. Thank you so much. God bless you. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and join the family. It's totally free to subscribe, so subscribe and join the family and help me grow. So this is how far I've gone, guys. The spacing that I was doing before is just the same. I was using my finger to separate in between the rows and in between the twist, and I continued doing the bricklayering method. Yeah, so I'm going to continue doing the same thing. Make sure in between right here you're going to pass your crochet through like that, and then you're going to hook on the loop of your twist. So hook right here, and then you're going to close the hook, and then you're going to pull it through, and then you're going to go to the ends of your twist, and then you're going to pull it through the loop, and then you're going to tie, guys. This is secured like this. Yeah, so I'm going to continue with the same method, and then as I go to the top, I'm going to reduce the spacing. Make sure when you're crocheting you avoid the elastic, so that when you pull your drawstring it won't affect it. Yeah, so make sure when you're crocheting only crochet on the net and avoid the elastic. Don't tie it with your twist. Yeah, so continue. Make sure when you're on the edges you avoid that, or you just crochet on top of it, not inside your twist. Make sure it's not inside. As you can see right there, I'm crocheting on the fabric that is on top of the elastic, and then you just push your twist through and then you tie. So this is how I do it, guys. Make sure you avoid that. As you can see right here on the top, guys, I'm starting to crochet my twists closer to each other so that I can have more coverage, and the ponytail will be more fuller. Yeah, so right here at the top, like half an inch or an inch before the top part right there, start crocheting your twist closer to each other. Yeah, so if you want it to be like more fuller like mine. Yeah, so at the bottom you can just space as I was doing before, and then at the top crochet it side by side closer to each other until you finish the part. And on the elastic part, make sure you crochet it on top of it, which is the fabric, not directly on the elastic. So you have to avoid that, so that when you pull your drawstring it will pull and get tight and secured to your hair, guys. So I'm just going to continue to do the same thing. As you can see, my ponytail is covered, and when the video started you saw how fuller it was looking like, guys. Yeah, so continue, crochet, crochet, crochet. This is how my ponytail is looking, guys. As you can see, it's looking fuller, it's covered. Yeah, so next I'm going to remove my pins, and then I'm going to dip in hot water mixed with conditioner so that the braiding here can be soft. I use Darling 1 million braids to make this ponytail, guys. The braid that I use, Darling 1 million braids. If you're using expression braids, you can cut enough and then you can get this length. Yeah, so this is how it's looking like before the hot water method, and this is color 2. Yeah, so I'm going to mix conditioner and then pour hot water in it, and then I'm going to dip my ponytail in hot water. Yeah, so make sure everything you dip it in hot water. So I'm going to start by pouring right there, and then just dip multiple times, and then you can just leave it to air dry. Yeah, and when it's dry, I didn't put wig comb or clip because my cornrows were tight and there was no room for the clip to clip on my hair, so it wasn't necessary. So this is how it was looking like, and guys, it was really secure. You see how I was shaking my head that it was really secure, guys. So you just pull the drawstring so that it can be smaller, and then you can continue pulling and tightening when it's already on your hair, guys. These cornrows, I didn't do them myself, someone else did them for me, and I love them, guys. I really love them. And guys, look at that, guys. Look at how beautiful this ponytail is. And the crochet top that I have right here, guys, I made it myself. And if you want to know how I made it, let me know in the comment section down below, and let me know 3 colors that you want me to recreate it with, guys. Yeah, let me know. So if you are new, make sure you subscribe and join the family, and don't forget to like and share the video. And let me know if you're going to recreate the ponytail, guys, and let me know if you want the crochet top tutorial. Goodbye, guys.